You know, I find it kind of crazy how much your recovery increases when you remove stresses from your life. Good morning, folks, and happy Thursday. So our video did not end up uploading last night, so we are sitting on the upload page, just continuing to refresh it, hoping that it'll speed it up. I don't think it's speeding it up, but I do know that I have to be on the upload page. I have no idea why it does this. Kind of agitating, but it is what it is. Let's run upstairs, get our marinated egg bread in us, fake marinated egg bread in us, and get our day started. And of course, get some caffeine in us. Breakfast was great, but now we've got to put ourselves in high gear and get ourselves out of here. Go wipe down our pearly whites and go get stronger today than we were freaking yesterday. Headed out the door, ready to go pump some freaking iron. And you know, if I can get just one person to break from the constraints of society and decide to go and chase their goals, if I can get one person to decide, hey, I'm not going to make that choice. I'm going to make a wise decision instead, one that is not emotionally driven. If I can get one person to start believing in cardio, and cardio is the only way to lose weight, or calories in versus calories out. If I can get one person to change their eating habits, one person to start thinking that fitness is a priority, if I can get one person to just not care and go and be them, I'd say I've made a success. I've made a success. Because at the end of the day, I do this to hopefully do one of those things, to give you all the inside look of a fighter's life. Someone who's trying to chase their dreams. Someone who has been through struggles and has, well, tried their best to navigate their way through it in the best way they know possible. So, if you're one of those people who, I guess, need to break from the constraints of society, I hope you do. I hope you chase that freaking dream. Because, that dream is not gonna freaking chase you, folks. It is not. It's not. But, with that being said, let's stop yapping and go get stronger today than we were yesterday. And we made it, folks. Let's get in here and pick this joker up as many times as we possibly can. Stronger today than we were yesterday. But we have got to get our butts in the car and get the hell on the road, because I took too long during my lift. And then when I went to change, one of the parents from my old kids class was wanting to chat with me and chit chat and just catch up. You know, a week without seeing me feels like forever, I guess. I didn't know. But, I mean, it makes me feel good. But we have definitely got to get on the road, if you know what I mean. We are on the road and headed to go get better today than we were yesterday. Let's just hope like hell that this GPS is not lying to us, because it says we're going to make it there on time. I'm not so sure of that. I was really wanting to stop for another coffee, but I guess that will have to just wait. It will have to just wait. We have got a limited time today. You know, I find it kind of crazy how much your recovery increases when you remove stresses from your life. I know, like, it's scientifically proven that high cortisol levels lead to lower recovery rates, but it is kind of mind-blowing how significant of a difference it does indeed make. Like, wow. Like, I cannot lie to y'all. That was a great lift. Like, a better lift than I've had in a long time. And I am leaner than I've been in a long time. And I will probably be leaner than I have ever been come weigh-in day. So, I'm not saying that, like, go off and just remove every stress from your life, but any preventable and avoidable stresses that you can remove from your life, remove them. And if you can't remove a lot of stresses and you just always have high cortisol levels, maybe think about like supplementation or like mindful practices where you just take a second and breathe, because that is proven to lower your cortisol levels. And maybe like supplement with some ashwagandha, because that is also proven to lower cortisol levels. There's a lot of other supplements you can use to lower cortisol levels, but I will say that is one of them that a lot of people have a lot of positive benefits from, and positive I guess reviews and reports from it. So, and there's a lot of science backed behind it. So I would say, yeah, maybe if you have high cortisol levels, think about supplementing with some ashwagandha if you can't avoid the stresses in your life and you can't remove some of them. But I'm pretty sure if you really thought about it, there's a lot of stresses that you can remove from your life. You know what I mean? Maybe it's people, maybe it's situations, maybe it's the job you're in. You never know. But if it's causing you so much stress to where it is leading to losing sleep, low recovery rates, then yeah, maybe it's time to start finding a move. You know what I mean? There's 1,000 places to where you can make money in this world. None of them are worth pulling your hair out, I'm telling you. Now, of course, there's a time in your life where you're gonna have to grind and stress a little bit, but most stresses in life can be 1,000% avoidable, and definitely if they're being brought on by other people. Yeah, the GPS lied to us. We're gonna be freaking 30 minutes late. Goodness gracious. You gotta love Georgia. Haha, GPS, you were wrong both ways. I'm only 20 minutes late. Let's freaking slide into a parking spot, run in here as quickly as we can, and hope like hell we aren't missing technique. Let's go get better today than we were freaking yesterday. Better today than we were yesterday. And we made it just as technique started, so no time was unused. But we've got to be at our client's place here in just a little bit. So let's boogie on home, see if we can get a nap ski in, and go get our client into the shape of her freaking dreams. We are home at last. It's freaking nap time. Let's run inside and try to recover up as much as we can so that we can go get our client into the shape of her freaking dreams. Well, folks, our nap hit the spot. It just was not enough. It wasn't enough. I wanted to stay in bed until freaking tomorrow, but we've got to go get our client into the shape of their lives, then go get ourselves better today than we were freaking yesterday, folks. And through the power of caffeine, we freaking made it. Let's go get our client into the shape of their freaking dreams. Training session complete with our client, folks, and it was a good one. A freaking good one. Except they're dealing with a little bit of an injury, so once I got there, I had to revise our exercise because I was not about to make them do a bunch of squats when they're having Achilles problems. Like, that would just be goofy. So we had to revise their exercise a little bit, but it is okay. I mean, that's what you should do. You shouldn't exercise the area in which you are having issues, because that's just going to lead to more issues. What you should do is work out the body parts all around it so that, well, you don't continue to injure yourself. You know what I mean? But we've got to boogie on across the state, go get better today than we were yesterday. And it looks like traffic is not going to be our friend at all today. Like, traditionally, we get one of the drives in which it'll be good. All of the drives today seem like they're going to be backed up hour plus, but it is what it is. Those are the sacrifices you've got to make to reach the goals you want to hit. You know what I mean, folks? Almost, folks, freaking almost. We almost slid in here in perfect timing, but we are 5 minutes late. So let's find us a park spot and get inside as quickly as we possibly can. Go get better today than we were yesterday. Better today than we were yesterday, folks. But we've got a long ride home, and we did not get to shower because the jiu-jitsu side was not open. They're off tonight. So let's boogie on home and get there as quick as we can, because I freaking smell like boo-boo, and I hate to be freaking dirty. I hate it. I hate it. Alrighty, folks, we are home at last. Let's get inside and freaking clean up, because I feel disgusting. Having the privilege to get right off the mats and go and shower is something else. It is something else. It's wonderful. And when you don't have it, you're like, oh, I feel gross. But let's stop yapping and get in here and get cleaned up. Oh, and let's not forget, get some freaking grub in us. Goodness gracious, do I feel better. That was a mighty fine shower, my friends. A mighty fine shower. But you know what's going to be even mightier and finer? These low-calorie burritos. Well, our low-calorie burritos were a hit as usual. But with low-calorie comes high fiber. So, I don't know. Maybe it's not such a hit. Maybe JB's going to be quite angry at me tonight. Now, if I could just get this thing to go potty, I could call it a freaking night. Maybe she needs the high fiber diet. Well, folks, now that we have finally persuaded her to do her business, we can finally call it a night. And I am kind of excited. I finally get to sleep in tomorrow, folks. And I haven't slept in I don't know how long. I mean, literally how long. I have woken up every Friday at the butt-ass crack of dawn after getting in bed late as hell. So, it'll be quite nice to finally catch up on some sleep. And then, of course, training every day in and day out. Well, you need that one day to just recover. And tomorrow, until practice time, I get to recover. And, of course, we got a run to do, but that's just cardio, folks. That ain't none. So, we get to get a full night of rest. We get to sleep until we can't sleep no more. That will be a freaking blessing. A blessing, folks, like you have no idea. But, folks, also, tomorrow is my brother's birthday. And, it's kind of hard. This is a journey that I would want to journey with him. This whole fighting thing. I mean, it was him beating my ass every day that I was like, you know what? I'm going to get you one day. And then he called me fat. And then I got him. Then I freaking got him. Little fat Brian got him. Little fat sixth grade BillyGoat was on it. Jumped on that rear naked immediately. I got the tap. I got the freaking tap. You know how succeeding that was? That was like the moment I knew I was a man. And then I decided I was actually indeed fat and I needed to start doing something to lose the weight. In which we did. And I think this year I'm going to do my best not to. Of course, you get once, maybe twice a year to boo-hoo and whine. But, I think I'm going to try to just think of the memories. All the good memories we had tomorrow. I mean, maybe there'll be some tears shed. I mean, maybe there will be. But I think the best thing to do is just honor him and have fun. Because that's what he always wanted us to do. Like, life sucks and you die, bro. Have as much fun as you can. You know what I mean? Those are the things he taught us. So, I think that's what we're going to do. Honoring him by doing the things we need to do. And doing them with as much joy as we can. Because that's what he would want. That is exactly what he would want. He would never want us to be boo-hooing and crying. I mean, of course, he would want people to know. He would want to know that people missed him. Let me tell you. Freaking narcissistic dude. But he would not want me to be upset. Let's be real. He would want to know that people missed him. But that is as far as he would want it to go. You better not have fun because I'm not there. Let's just put it that way. You get what I'm trying to say? So I think the best way to honor him is to live a stress-free day. Stress-free day. Kick back, enjoy the day, relax, play some BO6, and which is why we are not going to play it today, because we're going to play, well, till we get up, till we got to teach a client, and yeah, we're going to have an all-day affair of this BO6. Kind of a momentum to him and all the times that we skipped school and decided to play video games instead. I think it was BO2. Actually, I know it was BO2. I don't know why I'm saying I think. I know what it was. It was BO2. We would skip school, play MMA or BO2, the MMA game, because there wasn't a UFC at the time. It's just MMA. And there probably was, but we didn't play it. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Folks, remove those stresses. Honor your loved ones in the best way that you could possibly can by just having joy in all moments. With that being said, good night, folks, and BillyGoat flippin' loves you.